Do you feel that the US does a better job at kind of defining this, let's say, core culture that, because we in England, in the UK, we always look at the US and say, wow, they love their flag. They're always, they're very, very American. They make everyone around them know that they are American. It's very opposite of British. So do you think that Americans, is it a good thing that they kind of have this culture of proud of to be American because it helps other cultures assimilate into this kind of unity?
Well, when you say that idea of being American and being a proud American, what I find is it usually comes down to one particular demographic of Americans, and those are white Americans mainly. White Americans who are non immigrants may have immigrants in their family, but usually back at least a generation or two, like probably not their parents, maybe their grandparents. It's those Americans who say, like, again, they take pride in having been here for a very long time. So the further back, then you can call yourself a true American, as it were. Running around saying, oh, I love the flag, I love my country, and grandparents fought in every world war going all the way back to the Revolutionary War is one thing, and that is a certain sense of patriotism and pride that I think often gets associated with America. But I think it is very exclusionary of a lot of other people, particularly, like I said, people of non-white communities who maybe are still proud to be American, but also at the same time have suffered a lot at the hands of the American government throughout history. African Americans in particular, Indigenous Americans, a lot of Latino Americans nowadays, and people who just, while they are glad to be in the country and be a part of it, they still recognize that the country isn't perfect, and they, unlike a lot of the white Americans, have seen firsthand just how imperfect the country can be and have endured a lot of some of the country's darkest and most shameful moments, right, when it comes to slavery, when it comes to Native American genocide. So to, I guess, like, break it down and say, oh, the Americans, they know who they are and they're so proud. I think that people, at least stereotypically, are thinking of that one particular group of Americans, and the reason they are so proud and think, oh yeah, this is the greatest country in the world, we're powerful, we're proud, we're strong, is because of their background have never experienced what it's like to be on the other end